Imagine waking up on your 60th birthday. The mirror shows more lines, the body moves slower, time feels shorter. But instead of regret or fear, you feel something rare, deep, unshakable peace. You've lived well. No major what-ifs. No chains of approval or endless wanting. Most people only reach that clarity too late. The ancient Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, knew this moment was coming for all of us. They left us exactly what we need before the years accelerate. Hey everyone, I'm Joseph and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into 10 brutal, beautiful Stoic lessons to master before 60. If you apply even half, the second half of your life becomes freer, richer, quieter. Stay till the end. Lesson 10 might be the most important. These aren't feel-good quotes. They're forged in war, exile, loss, and power. Marcus ruled an empire while writing private notes to himself. Seneca advised emperors and faced forced suicide. Epictetus was a former slave who taught freedom of mind. They all agreed. The real work begins long before old age knocks. Let's begin. 1. Most things you fear will never arrive, and the ones that do are rarely as bad as anticipation makes them. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." By 40 or 50, how many nights have you lost to what-ifs? Cancer that never came, bankruptcy that didn't happen, rejection that faded, Stoic training. When fear arises, ask, is this in my control? If no, prepare calmly, but don't torture yourself ahead of time. If yes, act now. Before 60, break the habit of rehearsing disasters. The mind that stops suffering in advance has already won half the battle. 2. Time is the only non-renewable asset. Seneca. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. At 30, it feels infinite. At 50, it accelerates. At 60, you feel the math. Every scroll, every pointless argument, every "I'll do it tomorrow" steals from a finite account. Start treating days like gold coins you'll never get back. Practical Stoic move, evening review. What did I do today that actually mattered? If the answer is often nothing, change course now, while change is still easy. 3. Approval from others is indifferent, neither good nor bad. Epictetus. If you make your happiness depend on others' opinion, you hand them your freedom. Likes, promotions, family praise, social status. By 60, most of it evaporates anyway. The trap. We postpone real living until the audience approves. Break free early. Decide your worth comes from your reasoned choices, not applause. When you stop performing for the crowd, aging feels liberating, not diminishing. 4. The body declines. Character need not. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, the body is borrowed. Strength fades, hair grays, joints complain, inevitable. But wisdom, justice, courage, temperance, these deepen with deliberate practice. Cicero wrote, "A good old age starts in youth through moderation and reflection." Invest now in habits that compound inwardly. Reading philosophy, honest self-examination, small daily disciplines. At 60, the mirror may disappoint, but your soul can shine brighter than ever. 5. You cannot control outcomes, only your reasoned response. Epictetus' famous dichotomy of control. Externals, health, money, reputation, even loved ones, are not up to us. What is? Judgment, intention, effort. By 60, you'll have lost things, jobs, people, health, dreams. The pain is real, but the suffering is optional. Train the muscle, respond with dignity, not despair. That single skill turns tragedy into quiet strength. 6. Desire for more is the enemy of contentment. Seneca. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. The hedonic treadmill never stops, unless you step off. After 50, notice how fewer desires equals more freedom. Practice voluntary simplicity now. Fewer possessions, smaller expectations, gratitude for what's here. When scarcity arrives, and it will, it won't feel like punishment. It feels like freedom. 7. Regret is voluntary suffering. The past is fixed. Only your story about it changes. Marcus. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Mourn mistakes briefly. Extract the lesson. Then drop the emotional baggage. Carrying yesterday into tomorrow is a choice you can stop making today. Before 60, lighten the load. Regret is heavier than any dumbbell. 8. Death is natural, not exceptional. Marcus repeated, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Memento mori isn't morbid, it's clarifying. Familiarity with endings removes the terror. It sharpens priorities. Love harder, forgive faster, waste less. Prepare mentally decades early. When the door closes, you walk through composed. 9. Relationships matter far more than achievements. At the end, no one reads your resume aloud. They remember, were you kind, present, reliable? Seneca and Marcus both valued few deep connections over crowds. Invest disproportionately in the handful who matter. Let acquaintances drift without bitterness. Before 60, audit your circle. Protect time for real bonds. 10. Peace is superior to victory. Arguments, being right, status wars. They lose value when sand runs low. Seneca. Old age can be rich in quiet satisfaction if you know how to use it. Choose tranquility over conquest. Practice now. The years left reward the peaceful mind most, if any lesson feels late. Epictetus reminds us, it's never too late to begin living as one should. Which of these hits hardest for you? Drop it in the comments, like if you're committing to one this week. Subscribe for more Stoic clarity. Remember Marcus, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one.